It's you kind of did that though on there's 2 episodes of Rick and Morty that are kind of like that with improvised dialogue and then the animated.
Oh yeah. Justin Well, Justin was doing that on House of Cosbys, like the whole interdimensional cable thing, and Justin goes in the booth and like makes crazy shit up, and then the animators like draw it.
Yeah,
it's pretty great.
I think it's a good time for House of Cosby to just be put up on YouTube because, like, money-wise, I'm sure he's spread a bit thin.
I have a feeling he's not going to come after us. His lawyers are busy.
His legal department have a lot of thumbs and a lot of pies right now.
Yeah. Pudding pies.
To go back in fucking time when we were getting those cease and desist letters for a
CISO and desist letters.
Why do they call
Love to just write a letter back to the lawyer sending the cease and desist and go, I think we both know that you have bigger fish to fry.
I think we both know you have 47 fish to fry.
Oh my God! If only God. I now think that is the way I would use time travel if I stumbled onto it. There'd be like portals like open. It's like I could push Hitler in the shower. I could like and make him break his neck. I could I can't riff a bunch of examples of benevolent ways to use time travel. Just riff your own later with your own room. And then there's just I'm gonna shame Bill Cosby for his crime against me.
Humanity.
Because that's the thing he did that really gets my fucking dander up.
Yeah.
I just went back and watched all the House of Cosbys. They're pretty funny.
They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were real good.
You were in those, Rob.
I was in a couple.
Rob, you were a big Bill Cosby fan.
I was.
We haven't really talked about the impact that these allegations
you've had
allegations
yeah
have had on you.
I'm bummed out about it, as much as anybody that was inspired by him.
Do you think it'll forever color, like, if you go back and listen to his records?
Yeah.
It'll always, like...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, how couldn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, because why is a trip to the dentist that funny now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's now more...
Smobic!
He's now more known for rape than being funny. So, yeah, try to get that out of your head. It's not easy.
So you can't separate the art from the artist.
Sorry, I thought you were doing a bit.
I was just trying to think of a real pretentious thing to say in the light of you can't separate the rape from the rapist.
It's interesting. If you listen to, like, as I do, like, I'll flip on channels in my car on the satellite, like, XM Sirius radio.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I drive a car, Jonah.
No. My car only goes terrestrial.
But like,
tell me about your space car, Jeff.
Well, it goes like up to like 100 miles an hour. There's like 4 or 5 comedy channels, and once in a while, Rob is redecorating right now.
No, this is what I do.
Are you gonna flash?
You gonna sit like Casey Slater?
No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna sit.
Are you about to
with
break it down for real?
No.
Are you about to give me counseling advice when I was in 8th grade?
No. You guys did literally all of these bits the last time I turned my chair around.
Guys, don't overreact. He only
podcast.
stood up on a stage.
I did something
where
arbitrary.
There's only 4 things to look at, and one of them is you. You did, everyone's overreacting.
Yeah.
We're all a bunch of mental fucking midgets.
You guys are all acting like you don't always see a guy in pajamas with plastic bags on his feet get up and do arbitrary set design in the middle of somebody else's.
Take it easy. Teacher's trying to tell us something.
Let's have Rob talk about the importance of veganism for 3 minutes while the 3 of us do normal things that you'd be an asshole for being distracted by.
Nobody's an asshole. I felt like I was slouching too much, and I thought that was taking focus.
Sorry, I was dreaming I was on a bicycle. It happens. What's the biggie Dewey?
What's the biggie Dewey?
I coined it, and you're all going to be saying it tomorrow.
Hey, everybody, it's Dan Harmon. What's the biggie Dewey?
What's the biggie Dewey?
We'll be right back.
I'm an adorable 43-year-old fat white man adopted by aliens, and I just keep going. What's the biggie Dewey?
Dan, we got to send you back to where you are actually from. You don't know their cultures, but we're just going to let you figure it out.
What's the biggie Dewey?
Good. Start with that.
Sorry, we're doing two different. Oh. All right. Yeah. So CISO, Harmon Quest, Rob is.
I was saying XM Radio. You flipping through the channels, and once in a while you will still hear them play a clip from Cosby, and I don't know if that's them like being provocative or maybe that's just old programming stuff they forgot to expunge.
It's a weird. I mean, it's an interesting. I don't know what
because
do you call it?
Right after the first allegations started coming out, after the Hannibal Buress stuff and all the the first wave of the women coming out saying that they had been assaulted by him, they would play and they would talk about it, the Spanish Fly bit, which is that's the first thing I thought. I was like, I just heard that a few weeks ago, and
but this stuff has been around, 10 years prior to Hannibal. I mean, they were doing bits about it on SNL. Well, that was the big outrage. Was that there was a conspiracy of that there's a that I thought was a very insightful observation. I heard about it. I was bummed out about
Bobcat
it.
joked around about it.
Yeah, people talked about it. People you would hear things about it, and then I thought that was an astute observation.
Well, the crowd laughs when Hannibal Buress says it. The crowd laughs with recognition. They laugh because it's something that people have already it's already been in the ether a bit.
And then, for some weird, fascinating reason about our national psyche, because he is a young black man and a comic, right? That has something to do with it, right? Am I crazy? That was the sort of the think pieces that were written about it. It was Hannibal Buress had to say something before people started dogpiling,
Well, he had recorded that set long before it was ever released. It was in Philly, which is why he brought it up, because that's where Cosby was from. I think it just happened to be maybe a slow news day that some guy was like, I'm gonna post this, make an article about it, and then it blew up. For rightfully so, and it's great for what happened and people getting recognition from it. But I think it was just a happenstance that some guy at HuffPo decided to write an article about it.
HuffPo. I get all my hip news from the HuffPo. What's the dealio?
I don't have time to say Huffington Post.
Let me right-click on that HuffPo. What's the weather today, HuffPo? Oh, it's a balmy 65 with a wind chill.
Professor Schraub, can you please just teach us for once?
My gosh. Hey, HuffPo, what are some of the funny cartoons I could look at?
HuffPo.
Oh, really?
HuffPo, Wheeljack, Silver Streak. The Decepticons are attacking.
HuffPo, back in my day, it was called the Huffington Post.
What about Grandpappy's Day?
Grandpappy's Day, it was the Huffington Post Office.
Oh,
yeah.
They had all the time in the world back then.
Yeah, you didn't know back in his day that it was the Huffington Post Office.
What did the cavemen call it? If you had to go back
the cavemen called it. Back in their day, they called it the Huffington Postal Office Choir.
Choir?
Choir.
It's just pre-linguistic gibberish. Yeah. It was like primal
Well, they
grunts.
didn't have the margin set, so the rest of the title went right off of the stone.
What you're hearing during that word is someone seeing a dinosaur and running.
Yeah.
I'll finish this later. There's things you call shit, and then there's running from a dinosaur.